Our lives are not a budget line. That is the message from a coalition of Californians with disabilities and chronic conditions, older adults, and those who support them. They rallied today at the Capitol, reacting to the final budget, which lawmakers passed and the governor signed on Monday. It goes into effect today. ABC 10's Becca Habegger brings us their message to state leaders.
Big cuts and changes to Medi-Cal and in-home supportive services in earlier budget proposals this year were largely avoided in the final version. But Californians with disabilities and seniors have had to come to the Capitol year after year to advocate for their health care. With a new governor taking control next year, this is their message to state leaders.
Nothing about us without us! This is what communities refusing to be invisible looks like. And the legislature heard us. So let me tell you what's in the final budget. The legislature rejected every single proposed cuts to in-home supportive services, every one.
But not every accomplishment this legislative session is seen as a win.
Sure, yes, they've done better than the worst. But that's not the same as doing right by us.
Elizabeth Gisemburu of Stanislaus County points to something called the asset limit. Essentially, it's a cap on the amount of money a senior or disabled Californian can have at any given moment in order to remain eligible for Medi-Cal. The lower the cap, the harder to stay eligible. Currently set at $130,000 for an individual, Governor Newsom proposed reinstating it at its original $2,000 level. The final budget landed on $21,000, effective next July. A compromise, but still not enough, she says.
Let's say you need to do a bathroom modification to make a bathroom accessible. You're talking at least 15 grand. So how are we supposed to save for everyday disability-related expenses on only $21,000 in assets? It's impossible, especially in California with the cost of living here.
She says disability rights advocates find themselves having to come to the Capitol year after year, asking lawmakers not to cut their life-sustaining care.
Repeated attacks on the programs that allow us to live and have freedom are repeated attacks on us.
Kate Laddish with the California IHSS Consumer Alliance says this advocacy comes at the cost of many people's health.
And yet we cannot afford to stay silent. We've sustained injuries using the Capitol's ramps, had flare-ups due to fatigue, and so much more. For others, coming to the Capitol is not even an option. But today, on, yes, this first day of Disability Pride Month, we say that we are still here.
She then thanked the many lawmakers who partnered with them to advocate for their health care.
This asset limit, this sign says it very clearly. It's forced poverty.
Assemblymember Jeff Gonzalez says he plans on introducing legislation next year to completely do away with that asset limit. In Sacramento, Becca Habegger, ABC 10.